Hello everyone, welcome back. Happy Sunday, or whichever day you are watching this video on. I hope that this video gives you some motivation to get up and clean along with me. I'm going to have some music along in this video, so hopefully that helps get you up and motivated as well. I am starting off this week's weekend reset, Sunday reset, starting off with taking the sheets off of my bed. I'm going to be doing a deep cleaning of my bedroom this week. So I am first going ahead and taking off all the bedding, including the mattress protector and the blankets, and I'm going to get those into the wash because both the blanket and the mattress protector take a little bit longer to dry. So I want to get those in the wash and started. And as always, the boys are always helping me with making the bed. You will see them a lot in this video in here with me messing around with the bed and everything. But they really do enjoy helping, which in this case isn't really helping. But I am getting back on my zone cleaning schedule. I've been off of it because of vacation, injuries, illnesses, all of that type of stuff, and I am just now getting back on it. Last week's video you saw me actually start the deep cleaning again with the laundry room, and now we're continuing on with the bedrooms. Next week will be bathrooms, and so on and so on. I am working on I have been working on zone cleaning for a couple years now, and for me the best thing to do is to break up my house into different zones, and I have broken mine out into 13 different zones, and I'm able to hit each of those zones each quarter of the year. And I don't do all the deep cleaning tasks every single quarter because I just kind of look and see, does it need it, does it not, and just base it off of that. But I will go into that a little bit later. I know I have some videos out there about my zone cleaning schedule, but I do think I'm going to make a new updated one of what I am actually planning to do for the rest of this year of 2023. So I hope that everybody enjoys this video, and if it motivates you to get up and get something done along with me, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down in the comments, and let's get started with more cleaning. You will see here that I am wearing a tennis shoe with a tag on it. I was doing a try before you buy, and I ended up buying these tennis shoes. I am looking for more supportive and better tennis shoes to wear while I'm either cleaning inside the house or walking around outside, and these were fairly reasonably priced. Once I figured out that I was going to keep this pair of shoes, they were only $62 including tax. So in the past I had been spending over $100 on tennis shoes, and these were actually a reasonable price, and they were definitely recommended by a bunch of podiatrists and everything for people with low to no arch. So I definitely have a low to no arch, and yeah, so that's what I ended up doing. And I did get another pair of shoes that I was going to do a try it before you buy. However, they were too narrow for my feet, so I just got back as I was doing this voiceover. I remembered that I needed to go and drop them off at the UPS store for Amazon to pick up today, or else I'd end up being billed for them, and they were definitely more pricey than the pair that I ended up buying. So yeah, I just got back from the UPS store, so now I'm picking up right where I left off. So yeah, that's what I was doing. You'll see it here. I don't know exactly when I took the tag off, but it was definitely causing the cats a little stress, anxiety, and me, because I was like, the tag is there. What if I have to return these and I rip the tag off and all of that? But it didn't happen. I ended up taking the tag off and everything.
Just lost my phone, and I don't know where to go. My friends are getting stoned, somewhere on a boat. Though I feel alright, by drifter's side, strangers on the go. That's all I have to know.
So on this day, it is actually a Monday, so I'm cleaning in between work tasks. So when I'd have a 15-minute break, I'd get up and do a little bit here, do a little bit there, and everything. So that's what you kind of see. You kind of see that I'm trying to rush through everything because I am kind of, I am working, and it's just trying to do a couple things here and there in the midst of all the little breaks that I have. So on this day, it was the Monday after my AC kind of quit working. So normally I do my cleaning resets of the whole house on Sunday, and then deep cleaning I try to do if I can get around to it. If not, I fit it in on one of the other days where I have a little bit more time to work those in, depending on the type of deep cleaning that I plan to do that week. But in this case, with the AC broken on Saturday, and it didn't get back to regular temperatures inside the house until Sunday morning. And because I had been in not excessive heat, I mean, if it were excessive heat, I would have been outside, but inside it did get to like 85, 86 inside the house. And that was just a little tiring for me and everything. So I ended up taking all of Sunday as a rest day, and I slept a lot. And I mean, even to the point where I actually didn't sleep on the couch. I moved into my bed and slept in the bed a lot. So there are days where you just need that, and I was letting my body dictate what it needed to do. So in this case, I needed to get the house reset and everything, so I did it on Monday, and that's where I wasn't able to get through everything on this date because between work and doing all of this, I kind of got exhausted at one point. So the kitchen and the back entry did not get cleaned, and I came back at a later date to deep clean the bedrooms. I had all plans to do all of that in this day plus working, and it didn't happen. So again, I was letting my body tell me what to do. But since I had the AC fixed, I had been complaining that it was just so hot inside the house, and I was having to shut the curtains and do all of this stuff. And next time this happens, I'm gonna make a note to myself that I might need to call the AC company to come out and check the unit and see if there is a clogged line again, because since they came out, it's been pleasantly nice inside the house. It still gets warm. It gets to like 77, But before, it was almost like 79 out in the front room with all the back windows and everything, even with the tinting on the windows to kind of block out some of the UV and heat rays and everything. But since then, it's definitely doing a much better job at keeping the house clean and or not clean, but cool and everything. And we have been in, I think we're going on 50 days, over 100, and that's just regular temperature. That's not feels like temperatures here. And literally, it has not rained at my house since I think right before 4th of July. So my grass is all crispy because I'm not about to pay the water bill to water my yard. I have started to put these soaker hoses around the foundation of the house to kind of help with that. Because I don't need foundation problems. Grass can grow back. It definitely will grow back as soon as we can get some rain, it will start growing again. But there's no sight of rain in the forecast that I can think of, unless something changed, because there was talk about some tropical weather out in the Gulf, but I don't know if that's actually going to develop into anything. So it's kind of like I'm looking at the weather right now, and we were supposed to get rain 21st, 22nd, and 23rd, and 6%, 24%, 10%. Yep. And now it's saying rain on the 27th, 28th, and 29th. More than likely, it's not going to happen. I will consider it a miracle if it decides to rain on my birthday, which I will not complain if it rains. But I definitely want it to rain and everything. So anyways, I've been talking a lot. I am back into cleaning my bedroom, and I'm vacuuming the mattress. This is later on Monday night, and in order to sleep in the bed, I had to make the bed. So I'm not making it completely. I'm just going to make it enough to where I can sleep in it at night. But I wanted to, before I put the mattress pad and everything on there, vacuum the mattress, and then I'm going to pull out my steamer, and it's the Bissell steamer, heavy duty one, and I put on this attachment that's for like flat surfaces, and I just kind of put it on there, and Jack is very curious as to what is going on. His face was so cute. I wish I could have gotten a picture of it, but it was so cute. But I'm just basically using the steam to kind of kill any extra bacteria or anything like that on the mattress. Usually with the mattress protectors that I have, I do wash those on a fairly regular basis. Maybe not monthly, but like twice a quarter or something like that. So it's just depends on how I feel and if I want to wait for it to dry and everything. But using the steamer just kind of to help, kill a little bit more stuff in there, and then I let it dry a little bit, so you'll see me here in a little bit later. But since I've pulled the steamer out on this date, I ended up using it a lot when I went and cleaned my bathrooms, because I deep cleaned my bathrooms today as I'm doing this voiceover, which will be in next week's video. So but yeah, while I had the steamer out, I was like, oh, let's see if we can get some of these wrinkles out of these curtains, because I didn't even do that when I redid my bedroom, and it did help. It did work a little bit, but definitely not the best. It's one of those where I probably need to pull my iron out and actually do the steam function on the iron and actually like press them and everything. But let's go ahead and make the bed, and then we will come back and start doing the deep cleans of the bedrooms.
Wasted money on cures. Forgot how to fix myself. They say that time is free. Then why is it so precious? Oh, I'll save memories in my head, like Polaroids on walls. They remind you to look ahead. Time is running out. Time is running out. like Polaroids on walls. They remind you to look ahead, but time is running out. 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 Time is running. Time is running out. Time is running out. What if my best days are over? They can be over.
Anybody with pets understands what I'm going through right now, where 3 cats on the bed, and for once they all ended up underneath the fitted sheet. And normally by this point, by that last corner, they've all kind of like come out. And yeah, the first one that came out was Sam, because he really doesn't like being trapped underneath the stuff, underneath the covers, but Binks will stay under there forever if he could. Jack will get under there, but he will eventually come out from underneath the covers. But yeah, it's the cutest little thing, because it's when I cover them all up and there's just this little ball underneath there that's moving, the others will jump up and start attacking them. It's the cutest little thing, but it is it's all a game for them. And you know, it's 9 o'clock, almost 9 o'clock at night. I'm ready for bed, and this is riling them all up to where they want to play and everything. And yeah, but anyways, so anybody who has pets gets this, the help that is non-help when making your beds. That's it for day 1. I'm gonna go take a shower and get ready for bed, because it's probably close to 9 o'clock. So day 1 is over. I will come back, work on the kitchen, the back entryway, and deep clean, zone clean the 2 bedrooms later this week. I'll try to get to them tomorrow. Not sure if that's gonna happen, but I will try. Actually, before I get in the shower, the sheets that I had on the bed, I'm gonna throw into the dryer so that way they can start drying and be dry. And I can get the body pillow cover that's in the wash right now, get that and be able to put it on the bed when I go to actually make the bed. What? Binks, what are you doing? I'm getting into trouble, Mommy. That is what I'm doing. I'm getting into trouble. Okay. Binks! What? I know, you're Jack. What are you doing? Binks, what are you doing? Why can't you be like Sam and be a good boy? Just bathing himself. Oh, it's playtime for all the cats. It's playtime. Okay, that's it for day 1. I will be back for day 2 at some point later this week. So with any zone cleaning or deep cleaning, I always start from the top and work my way around the room, and then start going down the walls and down to where the bottom, the last thing I do are the floors. And right now I'm using my reusable Swiffer pad to go ahead and get any spider webs, dust webs, whatever you want to call them. I went and turned the fan off so that way I could actually clean the fan here in a little bit. But this little hallway with the attic access, I'd like to get rid of that. It just still freaks me out that there's an attic access there, but it's been there my entire life. Anyways, so dusting off my fan. These fans have been going non-stop probably since about March, and that's just the way it is here. I do turn them off in the winter time just because I keep my house at a colder temperature, and by colder it's like 62, I think, and that's just because the heat from the heater and the dry heat are just not, I'm not a fan of them. But you'll see here also that normally I just kind of like clean the bottom panes of glass, and on my zone cleanings I actually clean the entire window, except for I don't go outside and clean. That is what I want to work towards. However, it's too hot right now to go out there and mess with the screens and do all of that right now. I haven't gone out to do yard work in weeks, and not that I need to because the grass is dying, but I need to clean up all the pine needles because the pine trees, without having any rain, the trees will survive the drought, but the pine needles will not. So as they are turning, as they're not getting water, the pine needles are dying and they're falling off. And I really need to get up on the roof and clean the roof off because it is a fire hazard. And I also know that there is a tree branch that I need to cut off in case we do get hit with some heavy wind or something like that. However, with my injury and everything, I'm kind of struggling. But I'm hoping within the next couple weeks, when it's time for me to go out and do outside stuff, that hopefully it has rained and hopefully it's cooled down a little bit. And by a little bit, I will be happy if it's in the 90s and, everything. I was just looking at the humidity for today, because if you see over there by the other corner of the room, I have mist coming up off the floor, and that is my humidifier is on. I had to relent last night and actually turn it on because it is so dry, so dry outside. So it is August 19th at 4:26 p.m. and the humidity outside is 29%, which for a lot of people, that's kind of normal. Not here in Houston. Normally this time of year, or the majority of the year, let's just put it that way, the majority of the year, it is usually in the like 70 to 90% humidity here, and sometimes it's 100% humidity, especially when it's raining. But yeah, the fact that it's 29%, I've been waking up where I'm coughing because my back of my throat is dry and I've been wheezing a little bit. I don't have asthma, I don't have any of that stuff, but it's like when that starts happening, it's like I need to turn on my humidifier. So the humidifier is on and I haven't turned it off all day, and my bedroom is, I think, at 50. I think when I went in there just a little while ago, it was at 58% humidity, and inside the house it's like 50%. So it's keeping it at a reasonable humidity inside, but it's still too dry for me. So I am going back to talking about cleaning. I vacuumed and did what I needed to do, and I'm using my steamer to go ahead and mop the floors basically. And this is not sponsored by the steamer. I purchased that with my own money, and that's what I'm using. But I have painted concrete floors, and I did the painting when I redid my bedroom a couple months ago. And I haven't yet actually used the steamer on the floors, and it did a great job on cleaning the floors. And as you can tell, the paint is a white paint, so you can see every little thing on the white floor. So I'm hoping that when I eventually go through and get new flooring, that I will have LVP flooring, and it will be kind of a light shade but not white or any of that, and just be able to allow some of the black cat hair, my hair, to blend in a little bit better than on the stark white floors. But as far as paint goes, there were no colors that I quite liked, so I just was like, let's go with the basic white, and that's where I'm at right now with the floors. Now we're moving on into the guest bedroom, and again, starting from the top and working my way to the bottom. I did not film the rest of me going around the rest of the room and getting the rest of the cobwebs, but starting from the top, working my way down to the bottom. And the guest bedroom doesn't get too dirty. That fan wasn't that bad, and it's just, my mom is in here occasionally. I don't really go in here that much. I am going to start coming back in here and trying to at least get on my bike on a 3-day-a-week basis, because I really need to start losing some weight or doing something. And I think riding the bike, the stationary bike, will be okay for my ankle at this point. So we're almost done with the deep cleaning, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off for now on the stuff. So I hope that everybody enjoyed this video so far. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment or a sunshine emoji or something like that to let me know, let YouTube know that you've made it this far in the video.